Alright, so check this out. Everybody viewing this on MEAclan.net and also to our viewers on YouTube, this is another one of the MEA Classic Clan battles. This is actually a follow-up to another video we just had that was on the pit. And this is a battle between MEA and NBP. This was a very heated war, and you're going to see even more of these battles in the future going up on MEAclan.net. But first, let's go over the introductions. We have MEA Lucky Mr. 7, one of the original founders of the Murder and Evolution Army. He's also the capture card man for the night. We have MEA X Kaburma, who is currently a nominee for induction to the Hall of Fame, the regional warlord of Halo 3, and at the time of this battle, he had his own chapter, and he was also a combat decorated officer within Halo 3 in the MEA. Now, we also have a special guest tonight, and that's XDUX Evil Shadow. He'll be joining us in a minute. He is the founder of Dark Ultra, which is a clan that has been an ally of MEA for over 6 years now. So, Lucky, if we can, let's try and get Evil Shadow in here, and then we'll start this up. Now, for people that have seen the other video, this is going to be a similar match. This is the match that took place right after the pit stop match. So this was the very next match, a rematch, if you will. MEA pulled out a victory at the very end of the match, literally I believe in the last minute. So this is the follow-up in the rematch. So you'll see the same guys here. We have Crazy Kid, Bears, Freestyle, going up against guys like Little Gadget, Savage, and Monkey. And all these guys you see on the blue team were MEA that broke off and branched off and decided to come back and try and conduct a war against MEA. And at the time, this was our main department. This was a big deal. We lost a lot of our leadership war. So, now, Kaburma, we've talked about how, you were organizing battles at the same time and other chapters and stuff like that. I was just wondering, did you guys practice, like, constantly getting guys ready for this? Or just, like, the battles were enough practice as it was?
Of course we practiced. What we did for each regional that we was in, some regional warlord chapter, we would do chapter wars where one chapter would another chapter. We do like a little tournament, say, and we would see who would be the better chapter. And that we would do, I think it was 3 games in total. And whoever wins would obviously look good in their name of the clan and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That was so powerful. Obviously, from having those warm-ups, we would have battles like against NBP, and it helped us out from it, yeah.
Shadow, I guess you guys were having your own wars at the time. I don't know if you guys were having any problems with those communities around the same time or not. We were experiencing certain difficulties, but we made it through that as we began going to other projects and setting up more projects in the future for once we completed those requirements. Sure. I was just curious if you guys were having some where you guys set up teams for battles, or I know you guys have different types of projects. Double kill. Okay, Crazy Kid lights up on that purple elevator right there. that was hot. I gotta give Crazy Kid pretty cool on that. Now I noticed that what I was seeing between NBP and MEA is the difference is team DRing, especially when you see between Bears and Freestyle. I did this on the other video. These guys are cousins, so if you pay attention in the video, they usually run as a lead and they team BR other people. But that's the main difference. I mean, I saw Go-Go Gadget trying to pull that kind of stuff off, but he wasn't really getting a lot of help from the MVP guys. Now, Kaburma, when you guys practice, when you guys work on trying to make try and be more organized, run as small groups, stuff like that,
Well, from what you say is, when we do those we'd always try to use things out. Yes, we do want to win, but at the same time, they're MEA just like us. They're with us. So we don't try and like our heart out to win and stuff like that. We try different tactics. Like in the pit, there'll be a small way. One would get the sniper, the other one would get the other one would go to the rock. That's what I'm saying. And then that we'll try different ways. So for example, some crazy, he went for the sniper in the pit game, and he's trying to go for the overshield while Vance will go for the rocket. And we'll see how efficient it is. We'll switch it around and say, alright, we'll get crazy to go for the rocket. And please not go for the overshield and Vance will go for the sniper. That's how we try and set it up. But, yeah.
I'm noticing there's a difference. It looks like the MEA guys have gotten warmed up after that previous match, which was down by about 4 kills after the first match, and they snatched victory from the jaws of defeat at the end of the last round. Now they're sitting on a solid 5 kill lead.
From what I see is, I think it's just that last game I think that was their first game. Probably as soon as they got on, that was their first game. As you can see, they're confident. They got all the spawn points. They got all them there, so if they do come out, they can one-shot them, you know?
Yeah. I thought Crazy was gonna have him on that one.
Yeah, he was unlucky there, you know?
Yeah, he almost got him.
And as you can see, there was a teabag there, so you can tell there was.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and that's something that Lucky was talking about. Was he was saying like these guys are cussing each other out in the lobbies. Yeah, I saw a teabag. I saw him, punch the corpse and all that kind of stuff. That bad blood.
Area. As you can still see, now we're six ahead in kills. So obviously it's getting closer to where it's up to 50 score. Now 7. Now there's another teabag.
Now Eva, I was gonna ask you, I talked about earlier in the other video, we seem to run out of time, but your opinion on these brand these kids where, they learn a little bit and then they think they can, rule the world and all that stuff, and you end up getting cut off on that kind of stuff. Yeah. Well, from what I said before, like they believe that they have this, they have this to think that they've learned everything that their leader can teach them. They must know that the leaders, they teach you what you need to know, and they don't teach you what they know. They teach you what you need to know, and then however you think or whatever decision that you make, it's up to you. It's up to you to actually continue the training, to continue your training. Your training. Basically, once the leaders have teach you whatever you need to know, then it's up to you to actually continue that training and to progress further, to see what types of ideas and what answers that you have. And I think that's interesting, talking about how really you train people for what they need to know for the position they're in, Yeah. So you're right, it does get to a point, and I've always seemed to notice this, once you get up to a certain level, a lot of it is on trial and error, and learning on your own how to deal with, issues. Yep. Because some of the stuff you can't really learn. Yeah, I even saw a teabag right there. But once again, MEA just squeaks one out, but they do take the W. Well, that was another great battle, man. And yeah, Crazy Kid, in these kind of battles where it's that close, you don't get to see a lot of overkills and Kilimanjaros and stuff. But Crazy Kid did a great job on that one.